Alright, this is something that came out of the ground here, just like all the rest of the stuff, out of the mud, deeply impacted. And you can see the little red dots all over it, and you can see those little holes, those little round keyhole looking structures all over. Now this came right out of the ground, and when it was cleaned up, it started exuding this stuff, which I don't know what it looks like to you, but that's what it is, and that's what it did. Now, all I can say is these are the things we're finding here. Now this is apparently what looks like a lung, and that's the investment of a lung, and I'll show you that in a minute. And notice this architecture here, and the top has that little investment flap. And over here, I don't know, this is kind of hard to see, but there's a circle there that is where the airway goes. Now, and you notice it's completely covered with fascia. That's that very dense fibrous fascia that protects it from being completely washed away. It's not water soluble, so it protects it. Now I showed the lung before. Now notice that triangular investment at the bottom, and that pattern that goes up here, and the investment at the top, and of course that's where the airway goes in. But it's a look-alike. That's all I can say. And here's that investment at the bottom, a little triangular flap. And if the guy's laying there looking like this, it has all the same patterns, it has everything. I don't know what else to say. And then we're looking for alternate opinions, and if you have one, you know, we're totally willing to listen. And here's that same investment. It's just it's a facial investment. It locks them in place. That's all I can say. If you have another explanation, please get to us, because you know what we're seeing is we have no other explanation for it, and I need an explanation for everything that I see. And this one is, I mean, I see and I have an explanation, but it's very hard for people to accept. And if there's an alternative, I'm willing to look, but I have nobody's given me any alternatives yet. You remember those little round holes that I talked about? Those are what I feel are the lobes of the lung. That's all I can say. Those little round holes are the same looking holes. They look like keyholes.